All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm tired as hell. All right, man. What's going on? All right, so now Zion Williamson, right? Like we talk about Zion a lot. It's Friday, by the way. We talk about Zion Williams. Well, no, we don't. We don't talk about Zion Williams a lot on the channel. We do more talking about him in live streams. Someone often pull him up, bring his name up, and you know, people have difference of opinions on Zion. I'm just gonna be honest. I never really been sold on Zion being the guy. Like I think he's gonna be a great player, but we're talking him being touted as the best, one day the best player in the NBA. Never seen that. Never felt that way. But so apparently him and the Pelicans are at odds. Cause you know the New Orleans Pelicans playing the LA Clippers tonight for a shot to get in the playoffs. Somebody going on and someone going home. That's how it's gonna be. But according to multiple sources, Andrew Lopez of ESPN, the Pelicans and Williamson don't see eye to eye on the severity of his issue. New Orleans seem to be playing it safe, even with Williamson healthy enough to throw down a 360 dunk. There's currently a difference of opinion between Williamson on whether he is healthy enough to play. The team mandates that the bone in Williams' foot hasn't healed enough for him to take the floor. Lopez added that Williams' condition concerns still lingers. He added that the Pelican star is now closer to his usual playing weight and addressed the concerns when he went into Portland. When he showed up to media day prior to the season, he looked well above his listed 285 pounds. Sources have told ESPN that Williams is closer to his playing weight than he was at that date. Part of what he did in Portland was conditioning as much as it could be to avoid putting too much weight on his recovering foot. Okay, so on one hand, you got an organization that's saying, look, we don't think you're ready, man. We don't think you're ready. And you got a player over here like, yo, I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, that's how I'm taking it. He's saying, I'm ready. I'm better than you guys are thinking. And New Orleans is like, we're going to really play it safe. We don't think you're ready enough. Listen, I think Zion is starting to feel the pressure. Because let's be honest, Zion is starting to become an afterthought. Right? Like, he's starting to become an afterthought. As far as his conditioning and weight and all that, I think you can play that into shape. I really do. You get him playing basketball, competitive basketball every night or every other night, you know, during the season. That can come off. Right? To me, honestly, what do the doctors say? Right? Like, that's where I'm at with it. What do the doctor saying, Zion, like, you know, you ain't ready, man. And Zion like, no, I can go. And the doctor saying no, or the Pelicans like, the doctor saying, yeah, you can go, but the Pelicans like, nah, let's just wait. See, I think what's happening with them, with Zion, they're trying to be super careful. But you keep being careful, you're going to be so careful, you're going to be out of your superstar. Are we calling him a superstar? Yeah, I don't know. Because when he played, I mean, he was an all-star. I don't know. I'm torn. I got to see more. But I think Zion Williamson is starting to feel that pressure. People like, is this guy that, what's going on? He ain't played all season. I do think the 360 dunk kind of add insult to injury on two fronts. Because if you're the organization and you're trying to play it safe with him, you don't want him out there dunking and showing off and stuff. Not saying he was showing off. Well, I mean, there's no other reason to do a 360 dunk during practice, but kind of like showing off and showing your ability and trying to say he's good. And New Orleans is saying, no, you're not good. So, and then if on the flip side of that same scenario, if you're Zion, you know, you're showing you're good. If you're the Pelicans, you're like, come on, man. Don't do that, right? At the end of the day, man, I really believe Zion got the potential to be great. I don't think he's gonna be in no GOAT conversation at no point. I don't see that in his future. I'm not saying that couldn't happen. I just don't see that in his future. But I think he could be a great, very good player, a great player, matter of fact. But as I said before, and I'm gonna say again, it's gonna come down to his weight because of the simple fact that a lot of his ability is explosion and power, you know, on ability to power to the basket and be dominant in that manner. Well, that if you can't keep the weight off, it takes away from that. So that's why I said you want him playing as much as possible. I think playing helps him keep the weight off, if you ask me, right? But at the end of the day, Zion, I think that this is headed to a divorce. All right, it's just what it is. The Pelicans and Zion is headed for a divorce. It didn't feel like there was ever this love affair between the two. No, well, New Orleans love affair, but it never felt like he had this love affair with New Orleans. But now it do feel like there is gonna go. It feel like they're starting. They already have too many disagreements. Now with Zion, though, all that being said, Zion, the weight is on you, my man. The weight is on you. Like I'm the weight, maintaining your weight, that's 100% on you. You can't blame it on the Pelicans, the coach, the GM, the tower boy, the cheerleader, the bus drop. You can't blame it on nobody. Maintaining your weight is on you. I will say that. You can maintain that. You might have to eat rabbit food until you can figure that thing out. But you got to understand, because as Zion get older and older, that weight don't just come off. Ask me. I know. It don't just come off. The days of jumping on the treadmill, running for a couple weeks, you good, are gone. Well, for me it is. Now for him it probably, I don't know. But, the weight issue or whatever, he that's on him 100%. He got to work on that. Now, but far as the injury, feeling like you're ready, see, that's a great area, because a lot of times you can feel like you're ready. Like you be like, oh man, I'm good. But you get out there and you re-injure yourself, or your explosion ain't what it was. You're nervous, because I think a lot of re-injury happen to players when they don't trust the injury. Let's say it's a foot, a knee, or whatever. They don't trust the body part to perform the way it used. So they're tedious, which a lot of times cause them to either misstep or overwork the other. Like, so if it's a right knee, they start overworking the left knee, trying to do everything from the left side, which overworks that and put an extra strain on that. And then you could cause, I'm not a doctor, I'm just saying this is typically what happens just through human nature. Now, for Zion Williamson, he's most likely won't play this season. But I'm going to say this. He get healthy. He got to play next year. He got to play. Like, I'm ready for the highlights. I'm ready for the Zion takeover. I'm ready to see him carry a team. Because New Orleans Pelicans, they're bubbling. I mean, they are one game away from a playoff team. Zion should be able to take him from a bubbling on a playoff team to 4th, 5th seed. Like, again, it's that dynamic between him and B.I. and how all of that works out. That played a major part too. But all in all, man, Zion want to play. Pelicans said, you ain't playing, we're going to play it safe. So they got to figure that out. But I do think Zion is on his way out. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great.